Dear friends, we've come to the last object on our route, and this is the case when the last is not the least. I give you one of the architectural pearls of our city, a building recognized as the best project at the International Exhibition in Paris and admired by contemporaries. It is the Kuban Women's Institute, or the Institute for Noble Maidens. The architectural ensemble includes the three-story brick building built in the Art Nouveau style with elements of neoclassicism, and fans forged in the unique style of the Cuban art forging. The combination of different materials on the facade of this building is really typical for Art Nouveau. Look at the facade. You see how transparent glass plays in the wide openings of the windows, how it echoes with the volumetric brickwork of the facade. Look at the contrast of the red-colored bricks and whitened element of brick decor on the roof. In a forged fence you can see a typical Art Nouveau pattern of floral elements. These things give lightness, transparency and some airiness of this building. At the same time, in the center you can see the eternal classic columns, pediment, cartouche and with state symbols. The building was created in 1906-1909 by our talented architect Alexandr Kosyakin. Such typical buildings were built for the Institute of Noble Maidens, but our architect made his own original project. All stucco works, doors, windows, brackets, and many other figures decorating the facade were his author's idea. Unfortunately, we can't go inside because nowadays it is a secret facility of Ministry of Defense, but we can imagine. We enter the hall through these doors and see a forged staircase with a graceful floral ornament, which connects us with the ornament on the facade of the building. On the left, in the center, you can see the monogram of Empress Maria, who took care of all women's institutions in the country. We go upstairs and get into the spacious assembly hall. Pay attention to the high painted ceilings, paintings in gilded frames, and the large number of Art Nouveau elements in the interior. Young girls are waiting for us here to tell us about the Institute. Their names are Anne, Mary, Kate, Liza, Natalie, and Alexandra. Let's find out how their day goes. Girls wake up in the morning in this spacious light dormitory. They make their beds and go in this bathroom for prim. Then they go to the domestic church of the Institute. Here you can see the altar of this church. While the students are in the church, the cooks have already prepared breakfast for the girls and they are starting to prepare lunch in such a kitchen. After church, girls have breakfast in the spacious dining room. Then, along such corridors, the girls go to classes where they learn how to be good spouses of the military, fostering mothers, knowledgeable housewives. Classes lasted only 4 or 5 hours a day. This fact makes me happy. It's good that they had time to read and talk and take a walk. Girls were taught the law of God, Russian, arithmetic, and physics, chemistry, household geography, history with calligraphy, also drawing, singing, and women's gymnastics. After lessons, they leisurely go out for a walk in the park of the Institute. The white sand that you see here was brought in on purpose by Cossacks. Paths were paved and trees were planted. Girls have fun, ride carousels and swings here at the same park, but from the opposite side. Look at the curved lines of the facade and floral decoration which are typical for Art Nouveau. The girls are looking forward to the evening because today is Saturday, and this means that they will dance the waltz in the spacious hall of the Institute and may meet their future soulmate. Once upon a time, my great-grandmother also studied at this institute. Her name was Maria. She was the daughter of a wealthy merchant, and after her mother died, her father sent the girl to study at this institute. Here she received an excellent education. After graduation, she fell in love and married a Cossack. Her father got angry and disinherited her. Well, that's a completely different story, but now you know everything about the order at this institute. Well, it only remains to say that with the advent of Soviet power, the institute was closed and various political organizations were here. During the Second World War, the building was badly damaged and its restoration was successfully completed only in the 50s. Now it houses the Krasnodar Shtemenko War College. This is a unique educational institution, the only one in Russia that trains highly profiled specialists in cybersecurity. They are extremely demanded in both military and civil life. In conclusion, I'd like to say that it's one of the most beautiful buildings in our city, a monument of regional heritage. Its voices tell us about the glorious traditions of many generations who have lived in our city, and we are proud of the past, present, and future of this place.